Like all your fast cars in GTA have the engine in the middle. Like your T20s and your Zentornos and all that. Gosh, that. All I gotta say is that land yacht clutch victory in the flag rush. Woo! I'm clipping some of that. Cause I'm used to playing. I'm used to having a car with like the same amount of horsepower in that class, but about a third of the weight. Okay, so. Oh, you can't buy a 2017 Bentley. Huh. Huh. Yeah, I'm bidding on this car in an auction as I'm sure I'm about to find out I already have one. Yep, I already have a 2017 Bentley Continental GT Super Sports.
Remember Total Drama Island, that 2010 reality show animated by Cartoon
Yes,
Network?
I remember Total Drama Island.
Yeah, they're making a Total Drama Tykes where it's just like a bunch of kids. But it's all the...
Oh, sweetie, you've played Capture the Flag in this game before, right? Oh, okay, never mind then. Dude, ask Alpha Dog. I didn't shut up for like 30 seconds talking about how great this clutch victory I pulled out was. I'll show you it eventually. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, speaking, you were talking earlier about how you think those special cars were all Corvettes that I had. No, this game does not have my dream car in it. My dream car, of course, being the 2011 Chevrolet Corvette Z06. It has the 2011 ZR1, but that's not the same car. Do you know why it's not the same car? Do you, Doge?
Oh shit, you were talking to me the entire time?
Yes.
I wasn't paying attention. I thought you were just rambling on to yourself about cars again.
Well, anyways, like I was saying, do you know what the difference between a ZR1 and a Z06 Corvette is?
Nope.
A ZR6 Corvette is currently worth about $30,000. A ZR1 is worth $120,000 in climbing. Because the ZR1 was the crazy special edition that cost $100,000 new, and they only made a certain number of, and it's the fastest Corvette in the world.
That one that was in that shitty Arnold
Schwarzenegger movie,
talk
yes.
at all. Oh, yeah, okay. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
I can't talk at all.
So yeah, I just don't really care for it because it has a fucking glass window in the hood, which looks really lame. So anyways, it has a glass window in the hood. It has a supercharged LS3? LS6? It has a supercharged LS, which only has a 6.2 liter displacement, Whereas the Corvette Z06 has a 7.0 liter displacement, which transfers to the legendary 427. All right.
420.
7. And it's also naturally aspirated, makes 500 horsepower, which I just think is neat on its own. Where was I going? Oh yeah, I was getting one of my new Porsches, which I have 5 of. Because straight ballin', baby. Although I'm actually getting into that new Porsche to find out, did they actually do the sound right? Because this car's sound has like haunted me ever since I was God, I don't know how old, fucking 05 child, playing Need for Speed Underground. No, Need for Speed Most Wanted. This car's engine just sounds so right. Tell me they got it right. Yeah! It doesn't even sound like it's an engine. It sounds more like some kind of fucking flux capacitor hyperdrive, and I love it. For those of you wondering what the fuck I'm talking about, that is the flat plane crank V10 of the Porsche Carrera GT. Alright. Meanwhile, this is the... not 90 degree. What is the bank angle degree on a V12 of Lamborghini? You don't know what any of those words mean.
Yeah. I was about to say, don't ask me. I barely even understood half of what you were ranting about.
Anyways, it's just the sound of the engine. The sound of the engine. Yeah, that is a nice touch. So on a lot of cars, because the key is next to the steering wheel, if you look at the steering wheel, it turns the car on when you press a button. In cars where the key goes down to the center console, you have to reach down the center console. The V12 does not sound nearly as good as that glorious V10. Yeah, the V12 sounds like it's just dying whenever you rev it, versus that glorious, glorious V10. Man, I sure have a lot of Porsches for never buying that Porsche pack. It released a DLC pack for Porsches, and I pretty much have all the Porsches from that DLC pack because they were stupid. And they did all these special... all these special events where it was like, oh, look, do this... Oh... That's pretty fucking cool.
What?
So, the Porsche Carrera GT, which is the one I'm talking about, came out in 2004, and it was the first real Porsche mid-engine road car ever made. All the other Porsches had engine in the front or the back. In 2015, they came out with the Porsche 918 Spyder, which was the second mid-engine Porsche road car ever made. And it looks very similar. It's pretty much just looks like if they made like a futuristic version of the old one. But it had a 4.6 liter hybrid V8, meaning it has electric motors in it. And I could swap that into the older car. How fucking cool is that? Oh, it's so cool. Wait, does it make my 0 to 60 and my 0 to 100 slower? Okay, it makes my 0 to 60 slower, not my 0 to 100. How much horsepower can I get out of the stock V10?
Not enough. Never enough.
Probably a lot, dude.
But still will never be slow.
Well, I don't know, man. I got a Jeep with 1,000 horsepower that says otherwise. All right, I can get 12. I can
You
get
have a
1,200.
Jeep with a...
I can get 1,273 horsepower out of this thing. Which to me, that sounds like enough.
How the fuck? What type of Jeep is it?
Wait. What? I'm not talking about the Jeep right now. I'm talking about the Porsche. The Jeep has over 1,000. I don't know what it is though exactly. I think it's like 1,100 and something.
Hmm.
The Jeep has 1,016. And it only weighs 2,000 pounds. All right. Just for comparison, the Lamborghini Aventador LP754 SV, which is currently the biggest, baddest, fastest Lamborghini currently makes, has 740 horsepower and weighs 3,800 pounds. So just think about the speed difference between the Jeep with 1,000 weighing 2,000 pounds and this Lamborghini weighing almost 4,000 pounds with 700. If you're thinking that Jeep fucking rips, you're right. The Jeep does fucking rip. And the crazy thing is, I actually have a sister Jeep I built for it, which is a much. The first Jeep is an old Army Jeep with 1,000 horsepower, and it's 2,000 pounds. I have a more modern Jeep. What is it? The TJ? CJ? The CJ. The CJ Jeep that currently has 1,000 horsepower, but that's with a V8. I can put a V10 into this one and really crank it up. I think I can get like 1,200 out of this now.
Why the fuck would I put an ACOG on?
What, like a shotgun?
No, not a shotgun. I put it on a PDW.
Yeah. This thing now makes 1,122 horsepower and weighs 1,800 pounds. So this could be an even crazier Jeep that I could build. Although, unfortunately, I gotta go see a man about a horse.
What? What does that even mean? I know I've heard it before. I just don't know what it means.
Oh dear God, that did not go how intended. Not at all.
What happened?
What do you
What'd you
think
do?
happened?
I don't know. You said something about a man with a horse, and I was like, I heard that before. What have I heard it from? And then I've just
That,
been rambling on in my head ever since.
that means using the facilities.
Oh.
So yeah, just infer what you will.
Yeah, but I realized what I had heard it from, and it was from a game called Oxenfree, and what they actually didn't say I need to see a man about a horse. They said see a man about a dog, and then later on you get the riddle, saw the man but not the dog. To this day, I still have no clue what the hell they were talking about.
Oh, you really don't know what it means?
No?
Seeing a man about a horse, seeing a man about a fish, seeing a man about a dog means you're going to go take a piss.
But what
So
does
if
it
you
mean I saw the man
You
but
saw
not
his
the
man.
dog?
You saw the man, but not the dog, not his junk.
That made no sense in the context of it.
I'm sure it didn't, but it's okay. You really fell in love with Oxenfree, didn't you?
Absolutely. I love that game. Because it wasn't like how Telltale does it, like with storyline games. Like, you actually interact with everything, and it's... I'd say one of my favorite indie games.
I don't know, man. You know, Speedrunners is an indie game. And you know, Minecraft was an indie game
Was.
before it got bought
I
by
didn't love
Microsoft.
speedrunners as much as I love Oxenfree.
What about Minecraft, though?
I don't know. Minecraft is just more of like a passerby. Oxenfree was just like a passionate game.
You know, I got a friend at work that will not fucking leave me alone when it comes to Subnautica.
Oh my god.
He's like,
That
play
game.
Subnautica, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, Subnautica is Minecraft with all the grinding and none of the creativity. That's all Subnautica fucking is, dude.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you I have you on my race team in Forza?
Oh yeah, you did.
I love how it does that. Oh, somebody doesn't have the game? Fuck it. They can still be on your team. I swear to God, Bailey Boo just pops in, says hi, and leaves these days. Ugh. You know, I bought one racing game in 2016, and I bought one racing game in 2017. Pretty happy with my choices. Well, my 2017 choice. My 2016 choice, I kind of regret. My 2016 choice was Need for Speed 2015, and that game was a hot pile of garbage.
I love explosive rounds on shotguns. It's like Dragon's Breath, but better.
I just love shotguns. That's the thing. Most people probably won't understand why I love shotguns, but shotguns are just incredibly fun.
They are. It's like all the fun of a semi-automatic rifle, with the spread of Satan's asshole.
Well, no, it's more or less.
Wait,
Oh my God! It's finally happening. I finally get to add
What?
Don Joan's song to my fucking race team.
who?
I'm not gonna say he's a famous YouTuber, but he is one of the top Forza YouTubers. He has like 200,000 followers and holds a shit ton of world records, and is what's called a legendary tuner and a legendary painter, which means he makes paints, or like skins for cars and tunes that have been downloaded by hundreds of thousands of people.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Yeah, he has a series called Build It, Tune It, Get a World Record, where just like once a month he just takes a car, fixes a track, and just gets a world record time on it. Yeah, he maxed out the level in the game so quickly they reset him because they thought he was cheating. Because I've been playing this game for almost a year and I'm level 500. He got to level 1000, which is the maximum, so they thought he was cheating and they reset him. Alpha Dog, I love you, bud. So that's why I'm not about to kick you off of my race team, even though you're level 1. Who should I kick off my race team? I kind of like having Stig.
I'm pretty sure he's better racer than I am.
That doesn't matter. Should I kick off Flux or Skullfucker?
Skull.
Kick Skull off?
Eh.
Alright. Alright, I'll kick Skull
We'll
off.
do him like he does us. He'll use you for when he needs you, and then he'll dump you the second he can.
Yeah. It has like your lifetime earnings listed as one of your stats on the screen. Like Flux is 41 million. Yours is only 14.3 thousand. Stella Stig's 13 million, who's another big YouTuber. This guy 999.9 million, which means he's earned over 100 million. I actually wonder what my stat is. What have I earned in my lifetime? Oh, no, he's earned over $1 billion, 999 million. Total winnings, 161 million for me. Not bad. Despacito.
Looking, you like my burrito? Damn it.
Speaking of burritos, dude, have you ever had a Moe's burrito?
Nope, never heard of it.
It's like a chain. It's like Chipotle, but not all nasty, hippie, disgusting. It smells like ass when you walk in.
Yeah, I know.
You know the ass smell from walking into a Chipotle?
I know, because it's usually the smell of that neighbor that just hangs around outside. Like, they never have a shirt on or their shoes. They're just sitting there with a cigarette or Jack Daniels.
Yeah. I've been
You can just
into
smell
a
them in there.
Chipotle twice. Once with my dad. We walked in, took a big breath in, didn't even say a word to each other, and just walked out. Good. I don't want to eat from this place, and then just.
I'll be
we're
right
gone.
back.
Despacito.
I'm back.
We need to try this again. I'm gonna lose this race.
Woo, 2005, Year of the Gamer.
Year of the Gamer. Who said it was the Year of the Gamer?
Apparently all gamers, that's when the two most notorious consoles came out. Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3.
Yeah,
No, the
whatever.
PlayStation 2 came out in 2005.
No, it was the PlayStation 3.
You sure?
Yep, PlayStation 2 came out in like 2000, 2001. And also, I know for a fact the 360 came out in 2005. As far as
2006.
oh, close enough. But as far as games that came out in 2005, I really can't think of anything that was too spectacular. Can you?
Halo.
3, not Halo 2, which was glorious.
Yeah. Modern Warfare.
Man, Modern Warfare 1 is not as
That-
great as people like to remember it. Modern Warfare 2 is what everybody really is thinking of.
Nah, Modern Warfare 1 is what built my childhood, man.
Still,
I
100
love
bucks says
2
your,
as much
half your
as
memories of
much
Modern
as the
Warfare 1
next
or Modern Warfare 2, because they had almost all the same maps and guns.
Nah. I didn't play them. I don't like Call of Duty for the multiplayer experience, because, you know, if I wanted the multiplayer experience, I could always come over to Battlefield.
Alright.
But the campaign experience.
Oh, campaign-wise,
campaign
Modern Warfare
experience,
1 was fucking fantastic. That's where the mission All Gillied Up was, right?
Yep.
I loved that mission like no other. Best sniping mission in a Call of Duty, period.
Yep. That's not even a mission ever.
No,
Like any
not even
game.
close. No, not even close. Which I guess really isn't
Okay.
fair whenever I'm comparing it to games where you snipe and that's all you do. Like Sniper, Ghost Warrior, much better sniping levels. But
Yeah.
that's the entire game.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, games that are usually, like, high-packed action like that. Like how Call of
Best
Duty is.
action shooter sniper level? I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Best action shooter sniper level. Woohoo, wheel spins. Yay, I won one of the only Jeeps I don't own. Crazy.
Blimey, a body kit that wide on a car this fast. It's a wonder this thing doesn't take off. I'll just keep it in the garage, shall I?
Despacito. Oh, we're back. Yeah, but kind of because it's my job to say yes, though. I received a call from upstairs. The Chillins are fighting to stay awake.
Please tell me you supported the one that's winning.
What?
What? Everyone knows the victorious one is the one that gets to stay up late. That's
No,
how
they
we did in
both
my
get to.
household.
The question, they're just fighting the ability right now. Right now, they're both just like barely awake. I'm like, come on, guys, it's like 11 o'clock. You should totally be able to do this.
In 200 yards.
I remember the Christmas when I got my
Turn
Xbox.
left.
I just looked at my alarm clock in my room. I'm like, holy shit. It's 6 in the morning. I should probably go to sleep before my parents get up. Well, I suppose if it's 6 in the morning, it would be the day after I got my Xbox. But you know what I mean. I started playing on Christmas, and I didn't stop playing until the next day at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I couldn't do that last Christmas with my Xbox. Well, not last Christmas, but whatever year the Xbox released. Xbox 360, not 360, Xbox One released. I just stayed up all night waiting for it to actually finish him getting the networks ready, because, you know, whatever hacking group that was decided, we're gonna like fucking take down the servers.
Wasn't it like the Lizard Squad or something?
Yeah, Lizard Squad.
You have any idea what it's like to burp up Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Monster?
Ew.
Is
I mean,
right.
I know it's. I mean, if you eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and chuck it back up, it tastes exactly the same going out as it does going in.
Well, yeah, but
know
that's
that.
not that's not mixing peanut butter and Monster.
Ew, but even that.
How many midnight battles are there? Are there 4 or 5? You don't even know what a midnight battle is, and that's okay.
Nope.
Neighbors jumping, get your booty bumping, pumping. 6 in the morning.
Now, every day you can't shut
Okay, they're only 4-minute battles.
down every day you can't shut the fuck up.
The fuck are you watching?
A 6-year-old talking back to his mother. I'm pretty sure the camera cut and then
She
grandma
whooped his
slapped the
ass.
absolute shit out. Yeah, like, did you hear what he said? He's like standing up in the back seat of the car.
Now, every day, Anthony, every day you can't shut the fuck up.
No, bitch, every day you can't stop motherfucking driving fast.
You know how fast my kid would be knocked out from that?
You know how fast I'd be knocked out from saying that?
You're referring to the thing that I thought was a bug. I ate it. What? Why would you eat it? Here, like who? No, they have no food. You check it.
Where have I heard that before?
It's Family Guy. Of course you've heard it before.
That thing that looked like a bug nut, I ate it.
But that's probably...
Man, I'm getting my ass beat by this old ass car.
Have you heard of the game Doki Doki Literature Club?
Yeah.
It's just become a giant booming meme.
I know.
It's just... It was supposed to take on a very serious matters of like depression and suicide and all that, but then here's everyone making that one redheaded chick Dab. She's hanging herself.
Man, that thing gets out of the hole way faster than me.
That's...
It sounds like you're watching Vine, but that's not a thing anymore.
That is mine. It's the guy riding the world's tiniest bike.
Yeah, riding the world's tiniest bike looks really hard. Having the pedal while standing on those tiny little things squatted over.
Wait, what?
The world's tiniest bike. It's like the size of a VHS
I
tape,
wasn't
right?
listening. Oh no, it's like the size of a... Like, take 5 Hot Wheels, put them on top of each other, that's the size of it.
Exactly. It's like the size of a VHS tape.
You've seen VHS tapes, I know you have.
Yes. Have you seen VHS tapes?
Yes, and they're not that big. This thing's way smaller. It's like half its size.
I've seen it. God damn, that car is ridiculous. Alright, I don't think this car on this difficulty is doable for this race. Cars, Death Vet, Setup Manager, Load Setup, My Tunes. If I get this goddamn car and it turns out this motherfucker was running 4-wheel drive the whole time, I'm gonna fucking flip shit. Because there's races in the rain, and I'm just thinking, this guy gets away from me way too quick. How the fuck's he doing this? Yeah, this motherfucker has to have 4-wheel drive. That's the only reason I could think of where he's just slaughtering me like this. Wow, I fucked that corner up something terrible. Just stay in 4th gear, why don't you, Benjamin? God, you know, it'd really help if a retard didn't tune this car. Who tuned this car? Benjamin did. You know, wouldn't it be cool if smoking became like the next, I don't fucking know, injecting cocaine and blood and leeches?
I don't know.
You know, where if it's just like something we looked back on in the past of, oh, holy shit, that was crazy that used to be acceptable. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, all these liberal transgenders.
Oh god, please tell me that. Please tell me that becomes a thing of the past sooner rather than later.
I know.
Like, if you want to cross-dress, that's fine. The second you start saying, oh, I want to have a major surgery on a perfectly functional human organ, and I make sure it never functions ever again, but it'll feel better about myself, and then still have an incredibly high chance of committing suicide. Fuck you. That is just not okay. You need mental help. You don't need a fucking surgery. You know?
Yep.
My name is Glenn Fredmar, and I say king.
Oh, what? Oh, fuck you, game. Fuck you. Don't give me a fucking obvious shortcut and then punish me for it.
That. Okay, yeah, that's too much of a childhood memory right there.
What?
The ultimate battle.
I've actually never seen it. I've only heard about it. And I've heard the alternate version, the Ultimate Orgy.
Oh god.
This is the ultimate orgy. Yeah, if I just won this guy's car, and if I go to my garage and find out it's a fucking four-wheel drive piece of shit, I'm gonna kill someone. Because that's the thing about Forza. You can four-wheel drive swap fucking everything, and I hate it.
Alright, they're not usually my style, but I'll admit, this thing looks pretty cool. Into the garage it goes.
Oh, fuck you, game. The game decided it's not even going to tell me if it was four-wheel drive. The car I raced against was an S1 900. This thing is a Class C 599. Oh, 48 actually. Yeah, time to go do the very last midnight battle of the game.
It's the most wonderful time in 8 years. Yet some kids are protesting while Trump fans investing their time with good cheer.
Oh my god.
This election season of all, there'll be one party hosting, all three branches toasting. But how low now will the rest go? Misguided stories trying to steal from a player.
Oh, come the fuck on! Why is nothing ever fucking fair in this game? They don't tell you, so they don't tell you how fast the cars are going to be. So then you roll up to a race and oh look, it's upgraded.
Anything at the house. We have no food at the house. We have bread and water. Bread and water. That's it. We don't even have a house. We have an apartment. We have no food. You know what I had for dinner last night? Sleep. I had sleep for dinner last night. I had receipts. You went to McDonald's last night. You went to McDonald's. What is this? What is this Big Mac extra cheese? Who eats cheese? I'm lactose. I'm lactose.
What the fuck are you listening to?
Some black guy ranting. Oh.
Come on, Gary, you're taking down a mosquito netting. I'm Bob Ross, and I'd like to welcome you. First of all,
So, Alpha Dog, tell me, should I use the meme car that the game wants me to use, that it gives me special incentives to use, or should I use my own badass, hardcore, pain in the ass to drive car to win this final midnight battle?
Of course, the most obvious one.
Which is?
The most obvious one. The
Which
most
is?
painful, badass one.
The most painful one. That's what I like to hear.
You're not playing it right if you're not playing it difficult.
Alrighty, Gunmetal Gray Ultimate 1020. That spins the wheels under 140.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, like imagine cruising down the highway at 70. And then still being able to screech the tires and do a burnout.
I'd say that's
A really,
That's pretty
really
nice.
hard to drive car. And I love it. That's why I built it. You should see it, man, too. It's gunmetal gray. And just the edges, like, you know, just the rims of the rims are painted bright red. Oh, it's a beautiful car. And I'll be fine as long as it doesn't rain. God damn it, son of a bitch cunt! Guess what? It's raining. It's raining, man. Hallelujah.
So, PUBG came out. Don't know if I'm gonna buy that.
Alright, I try this one more time with this car before I either lower the difficulty or I switch back to... fuck, I'm not lowering the difficulty. I'll switch to the meme car if I have to.
Oh look, Subnautica.
It's basically all the farming of Minecraft, and that's about it.
I know.
God damn it. Do all the midnight battles take place in the rain? Also, bullshit. This is not a midnight battle. I can see the sun coming up or going down. Now, I don't know a lot about Australia, but I'm pretty sure the sun does not go up or down at midnight.
Speaking of which, I met an Australian friend just yesterday. They made a Legend of Korra video game? Really?
Wow. I am like a half mile behind this guy with a mile of race left to go. I mean, yeah, I'm a lot faster in a straight line than this guy, but damn, there's no chance of me catching him.
Ah, yes, I remember the threesome. Guns, gore, and cannoli. That's literally a game that you can buy. Guns, gore, and cannoli. You can buy it for $4. Oh look, their Xbox new game, Super Lucky's Tale, is already out on sale. Probably because it couldn't get enough of a buy. Yes, the Telltale version of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Isn't that just gonna be the entire movie with some button prompts added?
I guess.
Okay, fuck this. I need a different car.
What's the calling? I remember hearing about it.
Get ready, contestants. This is the culling. Welcome to the deadliest game show ever imagined. Contestants will go to extreme measures to be the last one standing. Prepare yourself for combat in an adrenaline-soaked, blood-stained battle royale arena. This isn't a game. It's a game show.
That's a game that me and you should get to play.
Why is that?
I think it would be a good trip experience for you and just a fun game to play out in general. Calling.
I'll look into it. Is it on sale for gold?
Yeah. It was $24.99, $16.74. But I don't have that money. Cluster truck.
That's one of those meme games.
Yep.
It's one of those games where they only have one concept, and they try to stretch that whole one concept out to a whole game, and it just doesn't work. And they realize that
Yeah.
about halfway through, so they just try to throw a whole bunch of polish on that one thing, but it ends up being pretty shitty.
Pretty much.
Kind of like all the Telltale games.
Not all of them.
Well, the entire
They
concept
do
of
have
every
a-
Telltale game is, hey, let's give them the story and give them a chance to change the story.
Well, yeah. They're not games. They're like interactive books. That's literally all they are.
Interactive
movies.
movies. I give them a little more credit than that.
Yeah. Well, if you're deaf, then they're interactive books. Animated books. Raining Blobs. And so far it's $10. All I can see in the game preview screen is a bunch of anime girls and a curved sky.
You're sold.
Oh, it's one of those bubble games. Well, it's kind of like Tetris, but not really.
Like Shoot Bubble.
Nah, it's like... not... You'd have to look at it.
God, this last
Really?
Midnight Battle's a bitch. Just, if this Midnight Battle was in dry, not in the wet, I would have no problem just destroying this race.
You know what? Since Terraria is free, I'm gonna give it a try.
Terraria is free?
Yep.
Is it one of those free play weekend things?
No, it's like free on sale.
Because I know I got it for free on 360. Remember, boys and girls, it's not cheating if you're doing it against a computer and not a real person.
Wait, isn't this still cheating the game? Or?
Well, no. The only rule in the race is that I have to get from point A to point B and hit all these checkpoints along the way. I'm going from point A to point
So
B.
what makes
The fact that
between doing it between a computer
Well-
and a human?
because if I get up behind a computer in a corner and just ram them off or push them off the track, they're not going to bitch about it and send me a shitty message.
But the human can't do that if you just block them anyways.
I don't block people. That's for the weak.
Fair point.
Oh my god, did he just do it to me? Wow, so I'm smarter than him, so whenever he tried to do it, I was able to avoid the trap. But man, it actually, me avoiding the trap slowed me down just enough.
What's the final station?
No. No! 9! Nine! Da.
Huh. Well, looks like an interesting little game. The final station. You're a train
Oh, yeah.
conductor.
I've seen that played.
Yeah.
Huh?
Look at it.
I am
It's
done.
got more fins than the space shuttle. Bet it can move, though. If you want to take it for a spin, you know where I am.
Goodbye, Alpha Doge.
You leaving?
Mm-hmm. Gotta go do the ball drop thing.
Balls.